pick today. We got a 4 pick. PGA day 2. My first rule is to check the weather. So it's reaching the wind. The wind highs, I think, at 11 today at the most. That's like around 4 or 5. You know, some guys will be done. Some will be a couple hours in with a few hours to go. So I don't think it really will affect them today as much. It depends on the golfer. First up, I got a 2 pick. Scotty Scheffler and the leaderboard leader, Harry Hall. And so I usually when we catch a leader of the leaderboard so high at such a low rate, at such a low price, he kind of has to mess me over for me not to get him again. I mean, I have to get him because he shot an 8 under yesterday on the par 70, day 1. So that means he shot a 62. They have him at 69.5. We take the under. We just need him to shoot 1/8 of what he did yesterday. 1/8. So I love the chances on that. I mean, you know, golfers vary, but at the same time, I mean, he's the leaderboard. I call it my leaderboard pick. My leader of the leaderboard pick. I usually keep. He's at the top of the leaderboard on this course for a reason. You know, Scotty Scheffler, the hottest golfer in the last 2 months. Scotty's is hot. I mean, he had one terrible day last week. Other than that, man, since he got over his injury and before his injury, man, Scotty Scheffler been green lining. Depending on what you're taking. Like yesterday, if you took Scotty Scheffler's birdies over, he broke even. But if you took his strokes under, he shot at 67 yesterday, and they had him at 67.5. You know, he could have had a better day. So that's why today I took his birdies again, because I didn't take his strokes yesterday. I took his birdies, and he was evened out. He was a gray line. So we also got Max Homa. So we got the leaderboard, the leader of the leaderboard, and the hottest golfer in the last 2 months, maybe more. So that's a 2 pick. That's my savior 2 pick, what I like to call a savior 2 pick. It's where I play a 4 pick to try to get a 7, 8X, because golf, it's hard to get a 10X with 4 people on golf. If you know what you're doing. I mean, golf is kind of an easier sport to choose from, so to speak. So they don't pay out for a 4 pick 10X like every other sport. Most of the time, if you taking the unders, which means they're having a good day in golf, taking the over on strokes means that they're not going to have such a good day in golf. It only warrants like a 7, 8X at the most sometimes. So I guess you can get a 10 pick if you find a couple overs. But I'm usually taking unders on golf unless I'm taking birdies. If I'm taking strokes, it's usually the under on strokes, depending on, you know, unless the weather is crazy. We got a 2 pick with the leader of the leaderboard, Harry. And then we got Scotty Scheffler over birdies. Harry under strokes, under 69.5. We just need him to be 1 under for the day, which means we need him to hit all pars and 1 birdie, ideally. So then we got Max Homa. Max Homa added to the deal. Max been on a little slight struggle, you know, but Max been shooting himself in the foot. So Max Homa lately he was hot about a month ago. He was hot. He was the hottest golfer like a month ago when they was going through Florida and stuff like that. Rochester just kicked his butt last week. As it kicked a lot of people, but I seen John Rahm shoot a 7 plus one day. I saw Tony Finau say before the day one started, he's feeling the best he's ever felt in his life. And this dude shot like a 15 plus for the tournament. And if you know anything about golf, you know that that's horrible. So, okay, we got that out of the way. So we got Max Homa. Max, the term shooting himself in the foot means Max could get you birdies, but he also could get you bogeys. So he could have a great hole, have another great hole, then turn around and have 2 bad holes. So we don't want to be affected for that. That affects the strokes. So therefore, Max could shoot 6 birdies and still end up plus for the day. You know what I mean? We don't need that. We don't need that right now. We just need the birdies. We need, and he's been getting his birdies done. So that's why we took him at 3.5. We took him over because even if he shoots himself in the foot, he won't shoot us in the foot if he gets 4 birdies, which I'm expecting him to get that in the first front 9, you know. And so Cameron Davis, I trusted Cameron Davis yesterday. He green line, he shot a 2 under. So par 70, he shot a 68 yesterday. We called him at 69.5 again. Yesterday we actually had him at 69, and he shot a 68. So yeah, I'm running back with him. You know, we just need him to do what he did yesterday. Actually, to be specific, we need him to do half of what he did yesterday, which was just 1 birdie, all pars, ideally. You know, that rarely happens, but we don't need any bogeys from Cameron Davis today. I was going to take Justin Rose, but they didn't have him on the board. He's just kind of like a safe pick, you know, right now. Justin been feeling it a little bit, nothing spectacular, but if you see Block, great Cinderella story in Rochester. I loved his Jordan 1s he had on. Don't mess with Block. Block shot 11 plus yesterday, and he had green lines for me in Rochester. Day 2, day 1, I had Block day 1. I had Block all 4 days last week because he was like some Cinderella story that they were talking about, and I'm like, well, they got his numbers jacked up so high. I mean, it was just, I felt like it should be easy unders. I mean, he shot even. I think he shot even first 2 days. Then the 3rd day, I think he may have, I don't remember what he shot 3rd day, but he was green lines for me every day. Then he shot +1 on day 4. And when he shot +1, that left him tied for 15th, which is impressive, you know. And it was still a green line for me because they had him jacked up to like 72, 73.5 on a par 70 course. So we just need him to just not go crazy with the mistakes. He can make mistakes and still green line for you. But we need him to not do what he did yesterday, which was make a lot of rookie mistakes. You know, Victor Hovland, he's an honorable mention today. Victor shoots himself in the foot a lot. He's a young kid, but he a gunner, man. He's gonna be one of them dudes in the next few years. And he's like, in basketball terms, he's like the young James Harden for OKC. He can strike, but he's just still young, man. So he gets himself involved in situations that he have to dig himself out. So yeah, That's our 4-pick. Max Homa, Hall, Scotty Scheffler, Cameron Davis. Cameron Davis under 69.5 strokes. Scotty Scheffler over 4 birdies. Max Homa over 3.5 birdies. And the leaderboard, the leader of the leaderboard, Hall, at 69.5 on the par 70. And he shot 8 under yesterday. We just need him to shoot 1 under today. So I'm gonna drop those pics right here. And we're gonna be ready for day 3. Day 3 is tomorrow. I may drop some baseball picks, but I want to slowly get back into this because I like to give out picks that I believe is like great picks. No rushing, no putting out information, just information. You know, I just want to just put out great picks and give reasons for why. I will be going live. I don't know when. I've been planning on doing this for the 1.5 years that I have my channel, but I just never learned how to use OBS and all that mess. So I don't understand how so many people use these softwares, and it's just, I can't understand it. Maybe I'm crazy or something, I don't know. But anybody know how to run any of these softwares so I can do lives on these type of plays, hit me up in the comments, man. Let me know. I'm out.